Now before this video starts, I know that this video is kind of ridiculous. The Sonic movie released like last Friday. It's roughly been a week since the movie actually came out, and it's a little crazy to talk about sequels. Now I'd made a video right here that was all about a sequel, but that was like hypothetical talk based off of what we saw. I was not reporting any rumors or potential news, but this video is that. But I have a reason for making it. I was going to make this a giant joke, but I think there's some legitimacy to some of the claims here, and I do want to discuss it and talk about it and see how legit it actually is, or if it's completely BS. From the title and thumbnail, you know that we're talking about the potential of Knuckles casting. Who could be playing the next Knuckles? Is it John Cena or is it Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson? And a lot of my fans are very self-aware people, and they're like, Ricardo, what are you doing? This is stupid. And I know that the idea of a WWE wrestler is kind of ridiculous, playing a Sonic character, but hear me out here. How are these rumors starting? How is this coming about? So let's go ahead and start with John Cena, because this Rock story came out like maybe just a day or two after. So John Cena, it's very easy to explain how this happened. John Cena posted on his Instagram a photo of Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik and didn't think that this was necessary to make a video about or discuss. The simple truth is that a week after the movie release, John Cena posts something about the Sonic movie. That doesn't mean that he's cast as Knuckles. That's kind of ridiculous to immediately come to that assumption. Maybe John Cena's a Jim Carrey fan. Maybe he just liked the movie. It doesn't necessarily hint at John Cena being involved in the sequel. There is some potential. It is a post with no caption about the Sonic movie. John Cena, I think, is a fitting voice for Knuckles, but I don't think that this news or story is that legitimate. He could simply be a Jim Carrey fan posting a picture of Dr. Robotnik because he saw the movie and loved his performance. Maybe he just liked the movie as a whole. It doesn't mean that Paramount's calling up John Cena. It sounds so ridiculous to say. Come join the Sonic movie sequel and play Knuckles. I doubt they even have a finished script yet. They might not even bring the same people in for a sequel. So yes, I think it is very unlikely, but at the same time, plausible that John Cena could be involved in this sequel in some form or fashion. I don't see it being 100% true, mainly because of this story. It's an Instagram post. It's not a press release. It's not a tease that has like a Knuckles silhouette in it. It's an Instagram post. That's what I think about this post by John Cena. So let's move on to this Rock casting rumor, because I think that this is the much more interesting and also plausible one based off of what we've heard. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if there's already sequel talk. The movie is doing really well at the box office. It also did pretty well critically. It's Paramount's biggest movie since Mission Impossible Fallout, so of course they're going to want to capitalize off of this opportunity. They need another kids franchise to go with Transformers, Ninja Turtles, and some of these animated movies that they're trying to make, but this Rumble movie that they keep promoting in front of the Sonic movie looks so bad. I'm sorry, it just looks horrible. Stephen A. Smith is in it though, and I love that guy.
The worst days that I've had in a long time. I'm not in the mood to play with anybody. My brother Bomani Jones is in another booth looking at me. I love that brother. I don't want to talk to you today.
So there most likely are talks of, hey, let's go ahead and greenlight a sequel, get rolling on this, let's get it out in 2022. That's probably something that's going on right now. But I think that we're a little early in casting, but they definitely can have their eyes set on somebody that they want for a sequel. And that brings us to The Rock. Now this all started, I think, earlier this year or very late of 2019. In the movie, when Sonic wakes up, he's like, what year is it? Is The Rock president? And The Rock saw it and he was like, I played Sonic as a kid, I loved Sonic, and now look, there's a movie and I'm being referenced in it. This is so cool, because Rock is like a perfect human being, so of course he likes Sonic. And Jeff Fowler saw that and he's like, is there a possibility we can get a Rock cameo? So there is definitely interest in The Rock. The Rock is a very big name. He is like the face of Hollywood right now. I don't like a lot of the movies The Rock is in because he just chooses every movie under the sun to be in. It wouldn't be a prestigious honor to get The Rock, but it is a name, and to have him voice Knuckles would be a really big, cool thing. I do really like The Rock, and I think he is a good actor when you give him the right stuff to do. And of course, the Sonic movies are, you know, kids movies. So he would be playing a kid's character, kind of similar to Moana. But how is this ball rolling on that being Knuckles? Is this just like, oh, he sounds really good to Knuckles, which we will get to later? No, this is actually based off of something that a cast member of the Sonic movie said. I forgot, I think it's Neil something. I can't pronounce his last name. I feel so bad because he's in like so many movies. He's very C-list, and I just just don't know his exact name, I'm sorry. But he said that he's heard rumblings about The Rock being in the sequel. Now, he's heard rumblings, so is this from cast? Is this from crew? Is this from people at Paramount? It's very interesting that he would say, yeah, I've heard rumblings that The Rock is going to join the sequel. So maybe there's talk between Fowler and Paramount with The Rock of, hey, we know that you saw that we're making a movie and that you were interested in it. So how about you come on for the sequel if we make one? So maybe there isn't one in development, but there's like, hey, if there's a sequel, would you like to play Knuckles, or would you like to make a cameo as the president? I'm still waiting for The Rock to run for president. I'm not joking. And it's also supported by the fact that Dwayne Johnson would be the perfect voice for Knuckles, and that's not hyperbole. Check out this clip that one of my followers made. I just think that you guys should see it.
I got your back, chosen one. Go save the world. Good riddance, you filthy pile of pebbles. Hey, I'm a demigod, okay? Stop that. I will smite you. The ocean doesn't help you, you help yourself. Tighten the halyard, bind the stave. You see my hook? No magic hook, no magic powers. Because it only appears after a human sacrifice. It was made by the gods.
Credit to this Twitter user for making that fantastic job, because it's perfect. It sounds so much like the previous voice actors for Knuckles, so you're already kind of associated with that kind of tone, and it just works so well. But we also have to remember and ask this question: is Knuckles even in the question? Is Knuckles even in the question for being in the sequel? Are they even planning on bringing him in? Is he even in anybody's head to be in a sequel? Because we already know that, spoiler alert, Tails is going to be in the movie, and Sonic has just got a new family and is on Earth. So we still do need to think of an idea to bring Knuckles in, and Paramount, if you don't have a story, hire me, I'll write your script for you. I have some pretty cool ideas on what I would do with the character of Knuckles and how to bring him in to the sequel. I think Dwayne Johnson would make a great Knuckles, and I also don't think John Cena would be a bad choice either. I'm sorry, it's just John Cena, it's just funny. I just wanted to discuss these claims, these discussions, what this could possibly be, and if this is legit or if this is just extreme exaggeration. I think The Rock has some legitimacy when it comes to him joining the sequel. John Cena, I'm not so sure. Not having a caption also makes me like a little like, maybe there's something going on there. Maybe they'll just get a bunch of well-known WWE people to be in the sequel, like that shitty Surf's Up sequel. I waited so long for a Surf's Up sequel, and they gave me that. Thank you. So, do I think that The Rock and or John Cena are going to be in the Sonic the Hedgehog movie? Possibly. If I had to choose, I definitely think that The Rock could possibly be in the movie, because there has been a lot of talk, them having connections, and it seems like Jeff Fowler wants him to be involved in the Sonic franchise in some form or fashion. I could definitely see it, but I don't think that any of these quote-unquote signs are confirmation. I don't think that these rumors are by any means the confirmation that they're going to be in the sequel. If I had to lean towards one actor, I would say that The Rock has a better chance of being in the sequel than John Cena would, but you never know, maybe both of them are. I definitely don't think that John Cena Instagram post is that concrete. But yes, that's what I thought. This is another shorter video more, but don't worry guys. Toy Fair coverage is coming either today or tomorrow. We have to wait and see on when the pictures get released, but don't worry, right when they drop, I will be covering them and presenting them to all of you. Let me know what you guys think about either John Cena or The Rock being cast potentially in a Sonic the Hedgehog movie sequel as Knuckles, or maybe another original character or the president. Let me know what you guys think. I'd love to hear, because it's a very interesting piece of news. Now, once again, I do want to let you guys know that this is not confirmed whatsoever. And in fact, we are only 1 week removed since the Sonic the Hedgehog movie has been released upon the world, so stuff like this doesn't move that fast. If you were to get some big official casting news, I'd say it'd be later this year or earlier next year. So be patient guys. I'm pretty positive a sequel will be coming, but just keep an eye out. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you guys are not subscribed already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and also the notification bell so you can get notified about all our future videos. Also, all of our social media is down in the description. You can see upcoming videos, news, and my life really. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.